Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today, I invite you to join me on a peaceful journey through time. Close your eyes and let us journey back in time to the heart of ancient Rome. It is midnight in the Eternal City. Let the hustle and bustle of the day fade away as we explore the quiet corners and sleeping giants of Imperial Rome. The cobblestone streets are ours to wander, allowing us to discover the city in a state of tranquility it rarely knew. The usual cacophony of hawkers, children, and livestock has been replaced by an ethereal silence, broken only by the chirp of crickets and the distant murmur of the Tiber River, under the silver light of the moon. Rome reveals a different facet, one of serenity and solitude. The marble streets, usually bustling with activity, are now our own, mirroring the sheen of polished marble in the moonlight. They stretch before us, inviting us to explore. Now the flickering torches on the tall stone walls cast long dancing shadows around us, creating a mesmerizing play of light and dark. Feel the coolness of the night air on your skin, carrying with it the subtle scent of olive trees heavy with fruit and the lingering smoke of day-long fires still glowing in the distance. All around us, Rome is hushed and still, slumbering peacefully beneath the watchful gaze of the moon. You begin your walk slowly. Your footsteps are soft against the stone path, making no sound to disturb the quietude. The massive structures that dominate the daytime landscape appear less imposing in the darkness, yet no less magnificent. Up ahead, you see the looming presence of the Colosseum, the mighty amphitheater that once roared with the cheers of thousands. Now it stands bathed in the silver glow of the moon, its arches whispering stories of gladiators and wild beasts. Only the wind disturbs the stillness around it, rustling through the ancient stones and creating eerie echoes of its former glory. The sight is both haunting and beautiful, a reminder of the grandeur that unfolded within these very walls. As you walk on, you find yourself passing through the quiet market. During the day, this space bustled with vendors and shoppers, filled with the cries of merchants and the clatter of wares. But now the stalls stand empty, their wooden shutters closed tightly against the darkness. The baskets of figs and grapes are undisturbed, and the amphoras of wine and oil sleep soundly. A stray cat slinks gracefully between the deserted stalls, its eyes gleaming in the gloom, pauses for a moment, tail twitching as if listening to the whispers of the night. Then it vanishes into the shadows, leaving you in the echoing quiet. The marketplace sleeps now, lulled to rest by the gentle embrace of the night. The sounds of the city gradually fade into the background, replaced by the quiet lapping of water. Ahead, you hear the soft murmur of a fountain, its gentle flow like a soothing melody in the stillness. You approach and find a small basin overflowing with clear water, cascading over marble in graceful sheets. The moonlight paints shimmering ripples on the surface, inviting you to pause and reflect. Sitting on the nearby ledge, you close your eyes and breathe deeply, letting the soft sound of running water fill your ears. The rhythmic splashing is a hypnotic lullaby, calming your mind and easing your worries. For a moment, you are lost in the tranquility of the present, carried away on a wave of peaceful sound. Opening your eyes, you see the moonlit water sparkling around you, a mirror to the star-studded sky above. The fountain seems to sing to you its song, a celebration of life and the enduring spirit of Rome. As you leave the soothing melody of the fountain behind, your path takes you past grand villas belonging to Rome's elite. During the day, these marble palaces were alive with activity, their courtyards echoing with the laughter of nobles and the chatter of servants. Now, with the moon high in the sky, they stand silent and still. The windows, usually ablaze with light and music, are dark and shuttered, hiding the sleeping families within. Only the faint glow of oil lamplight spills onto the marble steps, casting long shadows that writhe and twist like restless spirits. The gardens, once meticulously manicured and bursting with exotic blooms, are shrouded in darkness. You can almost hear the rustle of silk garments and the murmur of polite conversation, as if the inhabitants have only just stepped out for the evening, leaving their lives suspended in time. The night is alive with the symphony of crickets, and the occasional bark of a dog echoes in the distance. The familiar landmarks of the city are now cloaked in mystery and shadow, taking on a new and haunting aspect. Emerging from a narrow street, you find yourself standing before the imposing structure of a guard tower. By day, this tower is a symbol of Roman authority, its soldiers keeping watch over the city. But tonight, it stands dark and silent. The ramparts, usually bustling with activity, are deserted. The torch holders are cold and the sentries have retreated from their posts, seeking rest after their long vigils. The top of the tower disappears into the blackness above you, hinting at the unseen world from which Rome is silently guarded. The vastness of the night sky presses down, reminding you of the city's vulnerability despite its power. Continuing your solitary walk, you come to the edge of the city. Before you stretches the silver ribbon of the Tiber River, winding its way through the heart of Rome. The river flows steadily beneath ancient stone bridges, carrying with it the echoes of centuries past. The gentle lapping of water against stone is a soothing sound, a constant presence in the ebb and flow of the city's life. Looking up, you see the bridges standing dark and imposing against the backdrop of the moonlit sky. They seem to hold secrets whispered across the ages by the very stones they are made of. Each arch carries with it the weight of countless footsteps, each pillar bearing witness to the triumphs and tragedies that have unfolded on Roman soil, although the bridges sleep. No merchants traverse them to ply their trade. No soldiers march across to defend the city, and no lovers stroll hand in hand beneath the starlight. Only the water flows freely, carrying on its journey regardless of the hours or the cares of men. You feel a sense of connection to all who have crossed this very spot before you, united with them in the shared experience of moonlight and moving water. Standing here at the edge of the city, you can almost hear the whispers of the past, carried on the gentle breeze from the Tiber. The great figures of Roman history seem to emerge from the shadows, their voices mingling with the sound of the flowing water. The spirit of ancient Rome surrounds you, a timeless echo in the heart of the eternal city. Standing on a small rise overlooking Rome, you take in the breathtaking sight before you. The city stretches out like a vast tapestry, woven with silver threads, each rooftop and temple glinting in the soft moonlight. The mighty Colosseum, usually a symbol of power and spectacle, appears subdued in the night, its imposing form softened by the gentle glow. The sprawling Forum, once the center of political debate and civic life, is now a sea of twinkling lights, each dot representing a home where families sleep peacefully beneath their protective roofs. The Tiber River winds its way through the heart of the city, a luminous ribbon reflecting the celestial beauty above. From this vantage point, you feel the immensity of Rome, the weight of its history pressing down around you like a tangible force. You are but a small witness to the grandeur that surrounds you, humbled by the magnificence of the eternal city in all its glory. In this moment of solitude, you are at peace. The cares and worries of your own time seem to fade away, replaced by a sense of wonder and quiet contemplation. You let go of the day's distractions, surrendering to the calming presence of the moonlit city. The night is yours to explore, filled with the magic and mystery that only the darkness can bring. The hustle and bustle of daily life gives way to the gentle symphony of nocturnal Rome. You wander through streets now silent, except for the distant murmur of nighttime activity. The echoes of the day's sounds linger in your ears, blending with the soft lapping of water and the rustle of leaves in the gardens. The air is alive with the fragrance of night-blooming flowers, their intoxicating scent carried on the breeze. The velvety darkness wraps around you, a comforting blanket that muffles the noise and soothes your troubled thoughts. The quiet hum of the city is a lullaby that lulls you into a state of peaceful awareness. For a brief while, you lose yourself in the timeless beauty of moonlit Rome. The city's ancient walls seem to whisper secrets to you, sharing tales of emperors and gladiators long gone. The very stones beneath your feet have witnessed centuries of triumphs and tragedies, their silent stories echoing through time. You pause to listen, imagining the vibrant life that once pulsed through these very streets. The moon climbs higher in the sky, bathing the city in its ethereal glow. The stars twinkle above, their distant light a constant in the ever-changing drama of human affairs. You stand in awe of the universe, feeling connected to something far greater than yourself. And then, as the first hints of dawn begin to touch the horizon, you turn and walk slowly back towards the waking city. The night has deepened your connection to the ancient city, leaving you with a sense of wonder and a deeper appreciation for the timeless legacy of Rome. As you make your way through the moonlit streets, you feel the spirit of the eternal city envelop you, embracing you in its timeless beauty. The night has been long, the journey even longer, and yet you feel rejuvenated, ready to face the dawning day with a renewed sense of purpose and clarity. The moon sets over the hills, leaving the sky tinged with the promise of a new day. You stand at the edge of the darkness, watching the first faint streaks of light begin to illuminate the eastern sky. The night is coming to an end, but the memory of your journey through moonlit Rome will stay with you long after the sun has risen. The city stirs back into life, its citizens awakening to another day in the heart of the empire. And as you join them, you carry with you the quiet strength and enduring spirit of the eternal city.